Are you looking for the best French presses? In this video we will look at some of the 8 best French presses on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Espro P3 French Press. Out of all the strainers that many French presses tout, the Espro P3's microfilters were the most effective at removing coffee grounds. Unlike most French press filters, the P3s are made of fine mesh, and there are 2 of them, so the coffee grounds are filtered twice. The filters are in the shape of a basket with a solid plastic bottom and fine mesh walls. One would probably do the trick on its own, but for extra assurance, the Espro adds another strainer of the same build. It locks onto the first one with a simple twisting motion et voila, 2 microfilter strainers to block all pesky coffee grounds and sediment. An extra 2 silicone seals on the built-in strainer are an extra barrier against the coffee. With less sediment and grounds making it into your cup, it delivers consistently smooth, clean, well-rounded coffee. The 32-ounce press looks classic with the glass carafe protected by the black plastic frame. A safety lock keeps the carafe snug to the frame, so there's less chance of it slipping out and breaking. Considering its affordability, this French press is hard to beat. Number 2. Fellow Clara. Spending almost $100 on a French press when you can get a perfectly good one for a quarter of the cost means it would have to be worth the splurge. But Fellow's products rarely disappoint, and the Clara doesn't either. It has a minimalist modern design, with a BPA-free plastic exterior and a matte black finish. The interior, however, is stainless steel with vacuum-insulated walls. So it has some weight to it but is portable and shatter-resistant. Most French presses come in 3 separate parts to separate the grinds from the water: a cylindrical carafe, a mesh filter, and a handle to plunge the grinds down without burning your hands. The Clara's standout feature is that there are 2 separate filters on the handle, one to push the grinds down, and another to catch any stray sediment for a silt-free pour. Overall, it's worth the price tag. We noticed a difference in taste right away. The coffee was smooth without being overly acidic or bitter. The smooth taste is in part due to its heat-locked double walls that maintain the brewing temp for optimal extraction. Even an hour after the first cup was poured, the brew maintained a 157° Fahrenheit temperature. Number 3. Bodum Brazil French Press. With Bodum's Brazil French Press, functionality is the name of the game. Its simple design consists of a 3-part strainer, glass carafe, and black plastic frame. While the strainer's mesh filter isn't nearly as effective as the Espro's, and I noticed some coffee grounds toward the end of my brew, it's still made for a nice, robust cup of joe. The biggest difference between Bodum's Brazil press and its other models, such as the Chambord or Cafeteria, is the style of the BPA-free plastic frame. The handle is slanted downward and the base boasts the Bodum label. The handle for the plunge is also a ball, which makes for a quirkier aesthetic, especially if purchased in red. The press, available in 8, 32, or 51 ounces, is lightweight and can transfer from a cabinet to your countertop with ease. For beginners on a budget, or the French press curious, I'd start here. Number 4. Espro P6 French Press. Combine the best aspects of the Espro P3 with a stainless steel carafe and you have the Espro P6. Same double fine mesh strainers that lock together with 2 silicone seals. No sediment or sludgy coffee, just bold, full-strength flavor. Despite also holding 32 ounces, the P6 is more of a splurge due to its double-walled insulated carafe. I noticed a considerable difference between the P6 and other stainless steel French presses, like my Mueller, with the P6 keeping the coffee above 150° Fahrenheit even an hour after it had been initially pressed. The stainless steel makes for a clean, sleek look. Plus it's just plain sturdy. It's not exactly compact, so it may not make for the best travel press, but it would make a great addition to elevating a camping trip or even just a brisk morning outdoors. Number 5. Le Creuset French Press. Unsurprisingly, the Le Creuset French Press is just as beautiful as the brand's other equipment. You can purchase it in over 10 beautiful colorways featuring the quintessential umber Le Creuset is known for. The 34-ounce press is made with the same stoneware as Le Creuset's other products, so it's heavy-duty and built to last. It's also easy to clean with its glaze finish, and all parts are dishwasher safe. The strainer is simple, built with a single layer of fine mesh, and I found it kept coffee grounds to a minimum. Surprisingly, the stoneware isn't as effective at retaining heat as I would have hoped. Certainly not compared to a stainless steel insulated press. When I went for a second cup, the temperature had dropped significantly. Still, it looks good sitting on my countertop and houseguests always comment on it. Number 6. Oxo Brew Venture. When it comes to durability, Oxo's Brew Venture has you covered. The shatter-resistant BPA-free plastic carafe is doubly protected by a plastic frame, making it a great option for camping or traveling. Never fear, it still has windows to help you keep an eye on how much coffee you have left. It also has a volume size of 32 ounces, which means you can make 2 to 3 cups of coffee at a time if you're in a group. A silicone ring around the filter hugs the walls to trap even more coffee grounds, and the lid has a slotted spout for an extra layer of filtration. Finally, each part of the press is dishwasher safe and can be taken apart to be cleaned. Number 7. Mueller French Press. Unlike a plastic or glass press, a stainless steel French press can last for a lifetime. This double-walled option is insulated and can keep coffee warm over an extended period of time, and also has a clean aesthetic that looks great on the countertop. The plunger has 2 fine mesh filters to ensure your coffee is grit-free. The stainless steel interior extracts incredible flavor, and the insulation means it holds heat longer than most run-of-the-mill presses. It also comes with a small canister to hold coffee grinds, which may be useful if you're taking it on the go. All parts are dishwasher safe. Number 8. Freeling French Press. I feel obligated to note that the Freeling French presses can range upward of $99, but they also regularly sell for half off on Amazon. Sure, its stainless steel, stylish design, complete with a slightly curved handle for an extra touch of finesse, makes a great addition to any countertop. But the double-walled design, which includes the lid, keeps coffee warm, and it also has a double screen filter. Each cup of coffee is consistently brewed to near perfection. Not only is it durable, but it also produces a grounds-free brew that keeps a warm temperature for your cups of coffee to come. Each part of the press comes apart to make for easy cleanup, and the model comes in a variety of sizes, from 17 to 44 ounces.